Hello, everyone. This is Adam Houston, sports editor with the Salisbury Post. With me, I've got Coach Ken McClamrock from East ON. Coach, just what was it like last week against Coxmill?
Well, it was a fun environment. I mean, the fans here were loud. Our student section was awesome. East fans are known for being great fans, and our kids stepped up to the task and won a football game against a good football team.
It was a back and forth game the whole time. What's it mean for your team to come out with a victory like it did last week?
I told them after the game that the good teams find out how to win close football games, and we beat a really good football team. They're going to win a lot of football games this year, and our kids found a way to win. We had 6 starters out, 4 on defense, and our defense did enough to win the game. They had 2 big stops at the end of the first half, a big stop in the second half when we got an interception, and our offense scored enough points to win.
Do you think it's a good quality win going forward for the rest of the year?
Any win in this conference is a good quality win. I mean, you're playing in one of the top conferences in the state, 3A. Coxmill is a good football team. This week we got a good, tough football team coming in Carson. Any win's a good win.
Okay. And what about your 2 receivers, Nakis and Seth? I mean, what role did they play in Friday's win?
Well, I think anytime you can have 2 guys that account for, 15 or 16 catches between the 2 of them and 5 or 6 touchdowns in a game, and you put them on opposite sides, defenses have to adjust to that. I think that we can put some defenses in a bind. They've got to figure out which one do we want to cover. And the way their offense works is since the day I got here, we've told our kids that one week a kid might have 8 catches and the next week he has 2 catches. And when he has 2 catches, someone else is going to step up and have a big game as well.
When you started here in August, did you know what you had in those 2 players, in those 2 receivers?
I think that, coming back in the late springtime and looking at film, of course, Seth had a pretty good season last year. We got Queese out here, who was a basketball player at East last year, didn't play football here. And, the potential that he has is through the roof. He's got a lot of potential. He reminds me of a lot of kids that we've coached over the years and a lot of kids who have broken a lot of records over the years.
Okay, so you envision big things for both of them.
Oh, there are several kids we envision big things. Simon Souls is having a great year for us as well at tight end. Chandler has stepped up and made some huge catches for us whenever we need it. Of course, Samuel's throwing the ball well. So I think we've got kids that can make plays with the football in their hands.
And just what about going forward this week for Carson? What do you hope to accomplish in this one other than winning?
Well, I'll tell you, Carson is going to be a tough, tall task for us. Coach Pinion has a great football team over there. They were the media darlings at the start of the season. Everybody picked them to challenge for the conference championship. And it's going to be a tough game for us to go to their place. It's a big rivalry game for us. And it's going to take us playing a really, really good football team to come out with the victory.